Here. We're just doing our, basically we're going to be training for a year for next year's pallet carry to Beaver Lodge and back to raise awareness for suicide prevention. But we're going to train so we can do it with less rest stops. So every time we do it, we want to improve a little bit. And I had too many rest stops when recording the unofficial world record, and so I want to make it a little bit more impressive with less stops. Yeah. I don't have my black glasses. I'm down to the red ones now. Yeah, it's just after 8:30. I wasn't gonna film while carrying the pallet, but my shorter streams don't seem to actually be staying uploaded, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I'm just gonna try to stream and see if maybe a longer stream will actually show up as a video after being uploaded, because as of right now, I don't know why, but the shorter ones, I recorded two live streams today. One was about 24 minutes, that was really good, and one was about 10 minutes that, nobody really showed up for that. I think it was the time of day. I was testing the theory that it was because I didn't have a thumbnail, but this stream is kind of disproving that, because no real thumbnail, and we're still getting nothing. Okay, I gotta switch shoulders shortly here. Just gonna put the phone in my pocket and switch the shoulders. I hope this will be recorded, because that's the whole point of doing this. Okay, I'm gonna switch now. Oh, hey there, I see we actually have somebody. Oh, and you're gone. That's okay. Sorry, I had you in my pocket when we finally got a viewer there. Damn it. Really hope this is being recorded, because it is a lot more difficult carrying the pallet when I'm holding the camera. Fuck, there's a lot of mosquitoes out today. I think I need to repair the foam on my pallet. I kind of have a shoulder pad, shoulder cushion built into the pallet. It just don't feel good on the left. The right side, it's fine. I can carry it on the right side for a long time, but the left shoulder, no. It bruised pretty good last weekend, and I imagine it's going to bruise a little bit this time too. Oh, hey there, I see we got a viewer. I'm just carrying the pallet to Beaver Lodge or to Claremont and back to prepare for next year's 50-mile pallet carry. We're raising awareness for suicide prevention and getting a little exercise at the same time. Can you handle 916? Says based. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. I was going to drink my Monster that I brought with me. I was going to drink that when I finished pallet carrying, but I drank it at the beginning. Playing it kind of easy, you know. Think I'll wait until I come back before I drink anymore, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna grab me a Red Bull right now. I'm cheating, getting some performance enhancers. Okay, I'm gonna set this sucker down. Oh. Okay, we're off to a good start. Not really feeling the burn yet. I mean, you feel it every time you switch shoulders, but we got a lot of energy in the reserve. And oftentimes that's when I drink energy drinks. It's before I get tired. I try to keep the tank full, you know. So I'm gonna spend $8 or so. I think they have 3 for $8 on Red Bull here. It's a good enough deal. Might as well partake. Yeah, we're just getting going. I want to just get in the chat here. Why I need 2 phones to do that, I still don't understand that. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Hey, look at that. Look at that. The live stream we're doing right now is showing up as a live stream. That is good. I'm just leaving a note in the comment section here so people know that I'm just stopping for Red Bull for 2 seconds, and then I'll pick that pallet back up and continue on. We're just gonna carry the pallet 10 kilometers tonight. It's just a light little bit of exercise, but I wanna carry the pallet 10 kilometers every weekend and do that for a year. And I should be ready to carry it 50 miles, you know, to Beaver Lodge and back. You know, I want to do that with less stops. I want to just kind of increase my endurance. But yeah, I'm just going to stop for some Red Bull, and then we'll get right back on the road here. I'm just leaving a note in the comment section so people know what I'm doing. Hey, Zeppelin Shelton G4T said hi. Hey, Zeppelin, how you doing? I'm just stopping at the gas station for a little bit of Red Bull, and then we're going to be back on the road carrying the pallet. We're going to be doing that probably till around midnight or something like that. We're just kind of getting going, and it's off to a good start. Thanks, brother. Zeppelin says good. I appreciate that. For Red Bull. Okay. I'm just going to turn the camera off for a second because I'm going in the store here. Hello. I do love the summer edition Red Bull. Oh, Zeppelin said, I just went to the pool. Good for you. It's a good day for the pool. It's nice and hot. Alright, 3 Red Bull. Oh, I'm just going to get some cash. Just need to use the ATM real quick. Alright, money. I avoided saying my number out loud. I do that all the time. All right. All right. Money, 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 money. There you go. Thank you. You have a good evening. Okay. All right. We got 3 of the summer edition Red Bull. They're always changing the flavor on the summer edition. Let's see here. I'm gonna drink one. I'm gonna bring one with me, but I'm gonna leave one hiding somewhere so I can pick it up on the way back. 1 second. Okay. Okay. Hi ho, off the work we go. Oh wait, I don't want to walk away from the garbage can. I want to chug this thing so I can throw the can away. Oh, okay, brother. You have a good sleep there, brother. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, Bye, brother. Bye, Zeppelin Shelton. I appreciate you being a viewer. Let me just see here. I'm just seeing what my other phone is doing here. So I will get going shortly. I'm just going to chug this Red Bull and make sure I haven't missed any phone calls here. Sometimes I love a nice cold Red Bull, but sometimes it's so much easier chugging like a room temperature Red Bull. Sometimes when they're cold, it's a little bit hard to get them down. Nope. I was just hearing things. I thought I missed a call there, but I did not have a missed call. We appear to have lost our viewers, but that's all right. Hey there, I see you're back, or maybe you're a new viewer, but either way, we're about to get back on the road, get back to carrying the pallet. I just am stopping to chug a Red Bull. Almost there. Like I was saying, they're a little hard to chug when they're cold, but okay. We got that sucker down. Just toss the can in the recyclables and we can get going here. Sorry for the long pit stop there. I wanted to go a little quicker than that. But it's a lovely day here, even though it's getting towards 9 o'clock. It's still nice, bright, and sunny out. Check it out. Check it out. It's just sunny, bright. Look at that sun. There's the pallet waiting for us over there. Let's go to that pallet. I think I'm not titling my live streams good enough because I titled this live stream "Preparing for the Unofficial World Record" or "Training for the Unofficial World Record," because I want people to know what I'm actually doing out here. Is people tune into the live stream, and if I don't say I'm carrying the pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention, people don't know. But also, when I put suicide prevention in the titles of videos, I'm not sure if that gets the most like views and stuff like that. I feel like it kind of scares the algorithm away a little bit. That's just what I'm thinking. I might be wrong about that. Okay, I'm gonna get this pallet back on my shoulder. I just want to get something playing in my other ear here. I like listening to podcasts when I carry the pallet. It's a good way to, get in the zone kind of thing. Yeah. But let's get things moving again so we can get on the road here. Toot and do. Okay. Just juggle the phone and the pallet for a second here. There. Oh. Okay. We're on the road again. I want to wish all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day, and I hope everybody appreciates their dad. They're not always perfect, but they're the only dads we got, So love your dad as much as you can, because god damn it, when they're gone, and it's a scary thing. I'm so worried about my dad in the hospital right now. I don't know what to do. I just want to wish everybody happy Pride Month. You enjoy being you, Don't let anybody tell you how to live your life. Kind of want to take the glasses off, to be honest. It's a little toasty with the glasses on. We seem to have lost our viewer, but I'm not going to assume that was because of what I was saying about it, Pride Month. I'm going to assume that was just a coincidence. But if you want to leave because of that, then maybe this isn't the place for you. I accept everybody here. We're all in this together. I'm gonna switch shoulders. Like I was saying, I'm really hoping that this live stream actually uploads, because the previous two didn't. It has showed up on my live streams, which I think is more than I can say for the other two. I think. I don't know. I'm still getting the hang of this whole live stream thing. I don't know if I said thank you to my wonderful viewer who gave me the upvote, or the thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, my shoulder. Oh. Ooh, I had it on the really wrong spot there for a second. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we might as well talk about it now. There's a man in Edmonton who's going through some legal trouble right now. He's getting in trouble for dancing and singing on the street corner, and they're charging him with stunting, I believe it is. But I think it's just awful that some guy is out there singing and dancing and adding positivity to the world, and they slap a $1,500 fine on the guy. It's just ridiculous, like there's real crime going on out there in the world, and they're going after the dancing man, and that just bothers me so much. I mean, there's a guy in Grand Prairie years ago who he was a young man, maybe a teenager, and he would listen to music, and he would dance, and he would point at the traffic as it went by, and just that one small bit of interaction with the public caused so much positivity. I was really inspired by who I called the dancing man here in Grand Prairie, and now the dancing man of Edmonton is being harassed. I take that very personally. I really do. I hate that that's happening. I just want to give a shout out to the dancing man of Edmonton, because he's going through some harsh shit right now, and sounded like he basically started dancing on the corner of Edmonton there as a way to cope with the fact that he had brain damage, and that was his way of contributing to the community, kind of thing. We did have a viewer for a second there, but that's kind of why I wanted to recap or give a shout out to the dancing man there, because I want our listeners to know that. Yeah. Oh, it's hard to find that sweet spot. Little breeze makes things interesting. When I was starting the journey, I thought I was going to stop and grab a burger or something, but I had a poutine from Wendy's on the way out of town there, and that really hit the spot. I find poutines are a really great way to fill the tank, because it's just so much starch, and then you got the cheese curds and the gravy. It's just everything. It's just a nice heavy fuel source. Heavy foods can kind of slow you down a little bit, but it gives you something your body can chew on for a long time, like gives you fuel to burn, not just fuel to eat. I might, I don't know. I might stop at the A&W on the way back. I think that would be more reasonable. I'm cheating on this pallet carry with all the Red Bull and Monster I'm drinking. Yeah, no, I'm taking it pretty easy on myself with all the extra little bonus goodies. Yeah. I'm just gonna switch shoulders 1 second. Oh. Alright. Managed to switch shoulder. Yeah, it just feels so much better on the right shoulder compared to the left. Barely even feel it on the right shoulder. Just about lost balance. Or lost balance of the pallet. But in all the training I did this year and the actual walk to Beaver Lodge and back in May, I never dropped the pallet once. Figure if I carry the pallet 10 kilometers a week, 52 weeks a year, we can carry it 520 kilometers in a year. That should be more than enough preparation for the 80 kilometers that I want to carry it to Beaver Lodge and back. Damn, every time I get a viewer, I want to let them know why I'm carrying the pallet. If you stop in now, I just want to let you know that I'm carrying the pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Oh, don't need to carry the pallet over there. Hey there, if you're just stopping in, I just want to let you know that I'm preparing for an unofficial world record to raise awareness for suicide prevention. We're carrying the pallet 10 kilometers tonight, but we're preparing to carry the pallet 80 kilometers, and we did that this year. We carried the pallet 80 kilometers to Beaver Lodge and back. We're just training to have a little more endurance, so when I carry the pallet the 50 miles next year, I want to carry the pallet the whole 50 miles, or at least half the distance without having to rest for the night, is basically the aim of the game. So I want to train it up so I can go a full 40 kilometers without having to rest. For the night, anyways. There'll be little rest stops in between. Just like right now, I'm having a little rest off at A&W. I might just stop here for a second. I might not go in for something to eat, because I did just kind of have a break and chugged a Red Bull over at the gas station there. But I find it's best to fuel up when you're not hungry yet, you know? Like, you can do that too. I mean, it's good to recharge your tank and everything, but a lot of times I just fill the tank before it even starts to get empty, and just keeps me moving, keeps me going, kind of thing. And I might do that now. I think it would be a good time to grab a burger. I might just pick up the burger and then hold on to it until I get up to Claremont here, because I'll probably be hungry by the time I get to Claremont. I'm just not hungry right now. But yeah, we're just going to stop for a little A&W. They got the smash burgers on right now, so I'm kind of tempted to maybe check out one of them. We've only been going for about a half an hour, so we're not even close to really getting started on the journey yet. Yeah. Let's just trying to get back into the chat here. I need to use two phones just to leave anything in the chat. It's if you're ever doing live stream with your cell phone, I don't know if it's the same for all cell phones, but I need two phones just to leave a comment in the comment section. It's crazy. I had the option to like play game. Oh, hey there, Shannon Stories said hi. Hey there, Shannon, or Shannon Stories. I appreciate you stopping in and being a viewer. I just want to let everybody know that I'm carrying a pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention. We're going to be carrying the pallet 10 kilometers this evening, and we're carrying the pallet from Grand Prairie to Claremont and back to Grand Prairie, and that's to prepare for the bigger walk, which is when we carry the pallet to Beaver Lodge and back. I did that in May this year. We're just training to have a little bit more endurance so we can make the trip with less stops, basically. Yeah, I'm just stopping for a hamburger. I might not even eat it yet. I think I'm just going to pick it up and then eat it when we get to Claremont. It's just, this is the last place to get a burger for a couple kilometers. And so I'm just trying to make the most of it, kind of thing. I was just complaining about the fact that I need to use 2 phones just to leave a comment in the comment section. It is quite the pain in the ass. But I like to leave a comment every once in a while just so people stopping in know what's going on. I leave little messages like stopping for a Red Bull, or right now I'm going to leave stopping for a burger. Oop, missed a burger. Okay, there. Yeah, I still can't believe that it takes 2 phones just to leave a comment when, like, I'm streaming from the cell phone. Why can't I leave a comment from the phone that I'm streaming from? It just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, I'm gonna get a smash burger. Have you guys tried the A&W smash burgers? They're pretty good. I'm just gonna shut my camera off while I go in here, but I'll leave the mic on so you can still hear what's going on. Had that backwards.
Just a moment.
Sure. No rush. Have a good day.
Yep, we can get it.
Can I get a smash burger?
Single, double?
A single.
Is it like bacon?
Oh, there's a good question. Yeah, let's get it with bacon.
Okay, anything else?
No, I should be good.
That's all. 10:07. Please, thank you.
Oh, need more change there.
Thank you. Here you go. I'll give you 5.
Thank you. It's all good. Come and go if you want. I just appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate all my viewers. Smash burger, smash burger. Do 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 do. We're just taking a little break to grab a little burger here, and then we will be continuing the pallet carry. I'm just picking up a burger to eat. We're not gonna wait for me to eat it. We'll just carry it to Claremont, and we'll enjoy it when we get to Claremont. Anybody see that Backrooms movie yet? I haven't been looking forward to that. we'll be moving any minute now. It's a lovely day out there. It was a little cloudy earlier, but now it's really sunny. Na 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 Batman, 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 Batman. Way back in the 1980s, secret government employees dug up famous guys and ladies and made amusing genetic copies. Now they're clones to sexy teens. Now they're gonna make it if they try. Loving, learning, their hearts are burning. Give it up, clone high. Old Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade, hit Godzilla with the bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack. Didn't expect to be blocked by a Shaq. Shizadu whoop Shaq fought through and through, and Aaron Carter came out of the blue and he started beating up Shaquille O'Neal. But they both got flattened by the Batmobile, but before he could make it back to the Batcave, Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave, grabbed an AK-47 from under his hat and blew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat. Then he ran out of bullets and he ran away because Optimus Prime came to save the day. This is the ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. Wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny. Godzilla took a bite out of Optimus Prime like Scruff McGruff took a bite out of crime. Shaq came back covered in his heart track. When Jackie Chan jumped and he landed on his back. Batman was injured and trying to get steady when Abraham Lincoln came back with a machete. And suddenly something caught his leg and he tripped. Indiana Jones took him out with his whip. Saw Godzilla sneaking up from behind and he reached for his gun, which he just couldn't find, but because Batman stole it and he shot her and he missed, and Jackie Chan deflected it with his fist. Jumped in the air and he did a somersault while Abraham Lincoln tried to pole vault onto Optimus Prime, but they collided in the air and they both got hit by a Care Bear stare. This is the ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one. Alrighty, we got our burger. We can get going now. Sorry for my singing there. When I'm bored, I like to sing the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. That's one of my favorite things to come out of the internet. One year I just listened to the Ultimate Showdown over and over again, and it's just been forever burned into my mind ever since then. We got our smash burger that doesn't look very smashed, to be honest. It looks kind of like a regular burger, but whatever. It was actually pretty fucking expensive. It was like $9. Like a smash burger is like $6 or something like that. So it's like $3 for bacon. Like I probably wouldn't have got the bacon had I realized it was that much. But yeah, I'm just gonna pocket this burger and we'll eat that a little later here. Let's see if I'm hungry when I get to to Claremont, and yeah, we'll go from there. We got supplies now. We got Red Bull. We got a Red Bull in pocket. We got a Red Bull waiting for us back on the way back. We got supplies, man. We got a burger in pocket. So I'm gonna just turn on my other phone here so I can get my my podcast going here. I recommend these smash burgers. They're really good. Let me just show you what I got here. Normally they're a little more smashed than this, because this kind of looks like a regular burger. The smash burgers are supposed to be like smashed, you know, like tiny, thin, paper thin kind of thing. But I'm gonna just tuck that smash burger away, and we'll get going here. I'll just show you the pallet here. For anybody just tuning in, we are carrying the pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. That is just to prepare for the longer journey of carrying the pallet 80 kilometers. That is the distance from Grand Prairie to Beaver Lodge and back. And we did that in May of this year. We carried the pallet the 80 kilometers, but we're going to do it again next year, and we're going to try to do it with less breaks, less rest stops, basically. That's the aim of the game right now, anyways. I really recommend people wear capes like I do, only because it makes your shadow look great. I love seeing my cape blown in the wind. But for anybody else who wears a cape, I want to mention something. Always use Velcro on your cape, because you don't want to get choked. Safety first, everybody. Safety first. I just want to get some podcast going in my ear, in my other ear there. Just kind of helps me stay in the zone. When I have chat to talk to, I don't need it so much. Oh, well, thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Sunshine and Humidity says, your mouth is gross, bro. Well, go fuck yourself, Sunshine and Humidity. Actually, yeah, you can, like, eat shit and die. Wipe what? I don't got anything on my fucking mouth right now. I'll take a look just because you fucking said it, but seriously, I'm gonna assume you're just being an asshole. Yeah, man, there's nothing to fucking wipe, dickhead. Oh no. Oh, it's advice? Well, go fuck yourself. Do you mean wipe my beard off my face? Like that? What kind of shitty advice is that? Yeah. Oh, I'm so mean? Fuck you. You just said my mouth was gross, and now I'm the mean one? You can go fuck yourself. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you. I'm carrying a pallet 10 kilometers, and I got shitheads like you bothering me. I don't give a fuck. Let's see. What are my powers in? Let's see here. Okay, as moderator, put user in timeout. I like the sound of that. 24 hours sounds good. Oh, why carry it? Well, I don't need to read your comments anymore because you're annoying. I carry it because it's a difficult stunt to raise awareness for suicide prevention, because life is difficult, and dealing with suicide is difficult, and dealing with assholes on the internet is also difficult. Actually, no, that's easy. I can just put you in timeout for 24 hours. I have no, as much as I want free speech and I want to communicate with people in the comments section, if you're pissing me off, I'm putting you in timeout. Why carry it? Yeah. I don't know who Sunshine and Humidity is, but they're an asshole. I know that much. Jesus, and they left a lot of fucking comments. Like, just comment after comment after comment. Yeah, no, it's an empty pallet. It's just an empty wooden pallet. Yeah, man, Sunshine, Humidity, go ahead and call me mean. I don't care. You're the one insulting me. Yeah, no, I'm carrying a pallet to Claremont and back to Grand Prairie to raise awareness for suicide prevention. I'm carrying it. Yeah, you're not in timeout anymore, idiot. Yeah, no, this is a stunt to raise awareness for suicide prevention because carrying the pallet in the wind is difficult, but it's not as difficult as losing a loved one. Yeah, no shit, dumbass. No, sorry, Sunshine and Humidity. I will apologize for the way I reacted. I react in the moment, and I have no filter sometimes. I just let shit fly, and if you're just making a joke, that's fine, and I should be able to take a joke. And yeah, well, Joe's Lesta 9903 says then obviously you're not going to carry it all the way and need brakes. Palm to my face. Oh, because I'm not carrying the fucking thing 80 kilometers without stopping. It's a face palm. I take it back, Sunshine and Humidity. Thanks, brother. I really appreciate that. Sunshine and Humidity says much respect, my man. I appreciate that. But I want to say the person who's really coming across as an asshole is this Jose Lesta. He's saying you're obviously not going to carry it all the way and need brakes. And it's like, yeah, you think carrying it 5 kilometers without stopping is easy? It's easy when you have practice, but it's still difficult. And that's why I'm carrying it the 10 kilometers is so basically I'm going to carry it 10 kilometers every week. So by the time next year comes around, I have much more endurance. And so I won't have to take as many rests. And yeah, like, I'm kind of okay with someone face palming at the fact that I didn't carry it without stopping. I want people to hold me to a high standard. So fair enough, brother. Hold me to a high standard about my language. I want to be a real life superhero. I'm wearing a cape and going out and doing stuff. I should speak like a real life superhero. Maybe I shouldn't be swearing and saying harsh shit to people. Oh, Sunshine Humidity says, go to head to bed. Good night. Keep up the awareness. Thanks, brother. Thanks. And I'm sorry about the harshness of our initial interaction there. I just respond in the moment kind of thing. Yeah. But thanks for being a viewer. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get going, brother. I'm gonna get going. I hope you have a great night and happy Father's Day to you. Okay, here we go. We're moving again. Okay, here we go. Pardon me for being disheveled. My hand, I can't, wait, let me straighten my hat with my phone hand. Man, there we go. We're moving now. It's, yeah. I crashed out there, everybody. I'll just say that. I just crashed out pretty good in the comments there. because, well, somebody was breaking my balls a little bit, and I didn't take the joke, and so I kind of freaked out on Buddy there. And well, I told him to go fuck himself because he was being a dick, and then we went back and forth, and I think we came out friends, you know. I think that interaction went good, and I just need to learn to have a little bit thicker skin sometimes, but I also want to respond to people in the moment too, so feel free to break my balls. I'll try to compensate and do better next time, but if I feel I can't do any better, I might say, what the hell, you know? Yeah. But I just stopped at the A&W burger, but that's just packed up for later. It's not burger time yet. I'm not really hungry right now. Yeah, no, it's carrying the pallet is a really fun exercise. I get a little extra exercise because it's a little windy right now, and the wind adds a little bit of tension one way or the other. It's all good. It's a very little wind today, so it's easy mode today. Honestly, the hardest part is just filming the live stream while I do it. Because when I'm by myself, I don't gotta like keep a commentary running. But when I have the live stream going, I like to, you know, say some shit. Oh yeah, the last time I carried the pallet, I had to spend like an hour taking all these baby spiders off of it. There was only 2 or 3 little baby spiders I had to move this time. I was able to pick up the pallet and go without having to move an entire family of spiders. Yeah, no, it wasn't bad at all. Oh, I'm just at kind of a busy intersection here. I gotta be careful when I start crossing, because when I'm carrying the pallet, I'm kind of blind on the one side, so I gotta turn and look and then cross and turn and double check, and yeah, no, can't be too safe, you know. The sun is a little bit warm, but it'll be going down soon enough. Well, it'll be another hour or so before the sun goes down. I keep asking everybody this, but did anybody see the Backrooms movie? I've really wanted to check out that Backrooms movie, but I didn't have any spare money to do it. I might do like a stream talking about it. Yeah. But yeah. No, it's all good. Sometimes you just gotta wait until things come out on Netflix, you know? Speaking of Netflix, I need to watch Fury Road. I love Fury Road. That's such a good movie. I just always want to rewatch that movie. It's just so much fun. But for anybody just stopping by, in case you're new viewers, we're carrying a pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention. I'm just going to be carrying the pallet 10 kilometers this evening, and then this is just the training route, basically. I carry the pallet from Grand Prairie to Claremont and back, and I do that to prepare for the bigger walk where I carry the pallet to Beaver Lodge and back, and that's my unofficial world record. I'm trying to keep the training up so I can take less rest stops by the time next year comes around, because I took too many rest stops this year and I didn't really like it. I wanted it to be a much harder exercise than it was. I want to be able to go at least like 40 kilometers before stopping for the night. I think that would be more impressive, because this year I walked to Wembley and we stopped for the night, and then we went to Beaver Lodge and we stopped for the night, and then we did the rest, or most of it, in about 30 kilometers. And then we did because the weather came up on us, we had to do the last 10 kilometers just by itself. And so I really didn't want to split it up that much. But because of weather and other circumstances, I had to plan around the weather. But I basically want to get man enough so I can carry this thing to Beaver Lodge and back, even if it's heavy wind. Because right now I end up stopping a little bit. Basically when I'm training, I'll work in the wind, I'll carry it in the wind during my training, but on the actual route to Beaver Lodge, I usually call it quits if the wind is heavy, because I've tried to carry the pallet to Beaver Lodge and back in the heavy wind, and I just run out of steam when I get past Wembley. And so I'm just training to have a little bit more endurance, well, a lot more endurance. Not a little bit. Oh shit! I have a whole bunch of comments that. Oh. Okay, there's a whole bunch of comments. Hey, Jose, I call you many times the last hour. Why you don't call me? Boot499 says Canadian mascot. Dragon Queens. Lily says okay. Todd Hudson 2418 asks, are you in Winnipeg? No, I am not in Winnipeg. I'm in Grand Prairie, Alberta. Sorry I missed all these comments. Oh, what's the sign say? The sign says raising awareness for suicide prevention. Are you taking donations for miles? I don't take donations for miles, but I do have a Patreon, Captain Canada, aka Joseph Roselle. And if you want to donate there, or you can also pay for me to make YouTube videos for you. That's also my Patreon. Let's see here. Just trying to keep track of these comments here. I am not that innocent says, I want your sunglasses. You can get them at Dollarama. They're dirt cheap. DND JV1G says, dare? Question mark. Not a dare, just a stunt. Yes, I am carrying a pallet, Todd Hudson. Not a dare, just my way of raising awareness for suicide prevention. Let's see if I can get back to the... Okay, we're back to the bottom of the comment. Oh, shit. I had the microphone covered while I was reading the comments, so... damn it. But I'm actually got the comments scrolled down to the bottom, so I won't miss your comments now. I am really sorry. I swear every time the comment section gets going, I have a little fuck up, and I miss a lot of comments, but I am sorry about that. I am going to try to keep on comments. If you're just tuning in, we're carrying a pallet to Claremont and back to raise awareness for suicide prevention. We're going to be carrying the pallet about 10 kilometers. And it's getting a little warm. It's getting a little warm. I'm going to... Yeah, brother, you can call me a mascot for Canada if you want. But I really want to be a mascot for everybody. Because right now there's a bunch of people who, they're kind of against Canada. They're the Alberta separatist guys. And even though I wear the Canada flag cape, I want them to know that I'm on their side too. I'm on everybody's side. I don't want them to think they're left behind or that Captain Canada doesn't care about them. Because whoever you are, wherever you are, I care about you. You matter. And we're all in this together. We're getting pretty close to our halfway point here. There's the 1 kilometer to Claremont sign. I don't know if you can read that. Let me just stop for a second. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so we're... YSA is about to take you out, eh? Okay. Addy88989 says, yo, what is up? Not much, brother. We're just carrying a pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. It's to help advertise and prepare for my longer walks where I carry the pallet to Beaver Lodge and back. I carried it the 50 miles to Beaver Lodge and back in May this year, and we'll be doing it again next year. Also, Blue Liner 6, Canada. YSA is about to take you out. What's YSA? Is that a gang or something, or is that something else? I'm just gonna tuck the phone in my pocket for 2 seconds. I just gotta switch shoulders here. I'll just show you what I'm doing. Yeah, see, I got the pallet on this shoulder. I'm just gonna switch shoulders. I'll just be half a second. All right. Okay. Oh, we're upside down. Okay, we're back. Yeah. Blue Liner 6 says, Canada, YSA is about to take you out. I don't know what that means. Will Stranger Things says, hi. Hi, Will. Thanks for stopping by to our live stream here. We're carrying a pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Oh, how far am I from there? I'm 1 kilometer from Claremont, and when I get to Claremont, that'll be 5 kilometers from where we started at. Live from Ukraine? No, I'm live from Canada, actually. Alberta, Canada. Grand Prairie. Well, technically I'm in the Claremont area, but that's also the Grand Prairie area. They like overlap. Yeah. Oh, I just had to move that pallet just an inch over. One spot really hurts on the shoulder, and then you move it just a little bit, and it's so much better. Yeah, this is, we're kind of training for an unofficial world record. I recorded the unofficial world record in May, and basically we're just trying to improve on that. Don't do it. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Oh, June Dreams 2812 said, I thought you're under an artillery strike situation. Shadow X Mewtwo says, where do you live? I live in Grand Prairie, Alberta. And this comment that I didn't really want to read because I don't like it, but I'm going to read it anyways, is Atticus S8I says, don't do it. People can choose for themselves. I think I know what he's talking about, but I'm not going to dignify that with a response. What are you carrying right now? I'm carrying a wooden pallet. It's just like the thing that they transport stuff on. It's just like an awkward wooden weight to be a little bit difficult to carry. It's a stunt to raise awareness for suicide prevention. The idea is it's difficult carrying a pallet 10 kilometers or 80 kilometers, but it's nothing compared to how difficult it is losing a loved one. It's just, that's the hard thing. Oh, Rats for War says, yo, it's night for me. I live in California. Oh, really? It's after 9 o'clock here. It's just not very dark right now. So I kind of consider it the evening here right now. But I don't know if you'd call it full-on nighttime. So always interesting to know what's going on in the other parts of the world. Well, they do look kind of fancy, these Canada flag glasses, but in all honesty, they are actually Dollarama wear. I try to buy these in bulk from Dollarama. And unfortunately, they don't make the ones with the black rims anymore. I prefer the ones with the black rims rather than the red ones like these. But I still like them. I go through a lot of them. They eventually just break. Eventually the hinge for the little arm just gives up. Yeah. No, this is everybody having a good Father's Day out there? Drugs? I smoke marijuana. I'll do mushrooms every now and then, but I don't do hard drugs. I used to smoke nicotine, whether it was vapes or cigarettes, but I don't do that anymore. I'm just a weed man right now. Yeah, no, that's my main thing. Oh, June Dream says here is morning, 9:10 a.m. Wow, we're almost like 12 hours difference. That's crazy. Asking the chat of what kind of a JJK person I should do for an edit. When you say JJK, do you mean Jojuko? What's it called? The anime? Kaizen is what K stands for. I can't pronounce it. What's his name? The guy with the wheel. Isn't he on Juju? Damn it, I can't pronounce it. Isn't he on that fucking anime about the magic using guys? He's got like a wheel above his head, and when he gets hit by an attack, the wheel starts turning, and then when the wheel turns all the way, he like adapts to the attack. Oh, Rats for War, I actually left. Okay, brother, that's all good. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, that's what I couldn't pronounce. Yeah, if you're looking for a character, I would do the guy with the wheel above his head. He's pretty cool. I'm really bad with character names and stuff, though. I am going to just kind of keep mentioning why we're carrying the pallet, because we might have new viewers coming in. Anybody just stopping in, we are carrying a pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention. And we carried the pallet 80 kilometers, 50 miles in May this year. And we're getting ready to do it again next year. Oh, only people that are most known. Sorry. Fair enough. What's the main, the guy who's possessing the other, Sukuna? What about Sukuna? Is he main enough? Yeah, oh, by the way, do you know Deltarune? I do not know Deltarune. You say it's a really good game, though, eh? Oh, he's just saying Gojo or Yuji. Gojo. Oh, but you go with Sukuna, too? Either way, I would recommend Sukuna, because he's a lot of fun. I haven't watched the series all the way through, but seems like a really fun series. Everybody's always talking about Gojo's Infinity like it's a big freaking deal. And I'm sure it is. I just need to watch the show more. Anybody been watching the new chapter of Baki the Invincible Swordsman, or whatever it's called, Baki Dao, on Netflix? Awesome. He is going with Sukuna. I watched most of that new chunk of Baki that came out on Netflix, and there was a couple parts that I liked, but kind of thought it was a little bit boring, to be honest. So, just kind of had trouble keeping interest in it. But there was a couple fights that were good. It's just, I feel like you really got to wait for them, you know? Yeah. Oh, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm carrying a pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention. We're carrying the pallet 10 kilometers tonight. But back in May this year, I carried the pallet 80 kilometers. I carried it to Beaver Lodge and back. Oh, I'm carrying the pallet. It's kind of a complicated message. Basically, the idea is it's difficult carrying a pallet, but it's not as difficult as losing a loved one. That's the message behind the pallet there. Thanks, brother. Chris 2 Fade, is that Fade D? Damn good shit. And he says, respect, bro. Thanks, brother. That makes it all worthwhile. You know, that's why I love doing these live streams, because I'll do this alone. I've been doing this all by myself for a couple of years now, but it's nice having people to connect with, because I I'm trying to raise awareness for suicide prevention, and that helps a lot more when there's people being aware of it. You know, that just makes a difference. And so feel free to spread the word that Captain Canada raises awareness for suicide prevention, and that's not just for Canadians, that's for everybody. We're all in this together. Do you know any games? I'm a little bit of an Elder Scrolls guy, a little bit of a Fallout guy, but the only thing I'm playing right now is honestly Pokemon, and I don't play it a lot. I just like shiny fishing. Shiny fishing is so much fun. All right, I'm just about to Claremont here. I'm just walking off the edge of the highway. Yeah, the thing I've been doing a lot lately is, oh, that's a loud bike. That's a loud bike. Lots of loud bikes. The thing I've been doing lately is shiny hunting for pollywogs. I find that's a lot of fun. It's oh really? Rats for War says I just went to a game festival. Oh, gamer festival. Okay. Kind of the same idea. I imagine that was a lot of fun. Probably saw some pretty cool shit there, eh? Were they like showing off new games, or was it more like top gamers? Oh, hey, Kim Bach. I'm carrying a pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. It's to train for my unofficial world record where I carry the pallet 50 miles. I carried the pallet 50 miles back in May this year. Oh, really? Oh, cool. That's a cool emoji. Live to Survive has quite the emoji. Live to Survive says 22. I do not know what that means. Klimbach says number 1. Well, that's awesome, brother. You're number 1. Or sister. I don't know if you're a male or female from that name. But you're number 1. And Rats for War says it was all like Pokemon. Oh, wow. Maybe that would be a gamer festival I would be into. I'm going to just switch the pallet to my other shoulder. It's really burning. If you're just stopping in, I'm carrying the pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. We are just approaching the halfway 5 kilometer mark. I just have to switch. Oh, well, I appreciate that fact, brother. It is a very sad fact. Live to Survive 4558 says 22 veteran suicides a day. That's terrible, brother. But I hope that one day in our lifetime we can see the end of suicide. I hope that we can see a day where everybody chooses life, you know. But I know life is hard. I know there's no simple solutions. But we're all in this together. I know it doesn't always seem that way. Would you rather twin mussel or grin eagers? Oh. I kind of don't know what you're asking. When you say twin mussel or grin eagers, what is it? And the thing is, Pokemon has been around for so long. I was like, am I forgetting? Are there Pokemon that I'm not thinking of? Are these Pokemon names? I'm not sure what you're referring to there, brother or sister. Viewer. Oh, it feels good to set. Let's take a look at this thing. There it is. We got the pallet all the way to Claremont here. That's halfway. I'm just going to. I'm not sure if I'm going to eat a hamburger or chug a Red Bull, but I'm going to recharge just for a second. Wow. Live to Survive 4558 says more U.S. veterans die from suicide than war. That's That's harsh, brother. That's harsh, but it's probably the truth. It's horrible. Juan Decimo R1I says, "Heyo, fellow Canuck." Huh. Oh, why am I here? Well, I chose this because it's just near my home city, but it's Claremont is also where my best friend used to live, and my best friend, he committed suicide, and so that's one of the reasons why I carry the pallet to Claremont and back, because I want my best friend to always be part of the journey, kind of thing. There's a long comment here. I have to read it. I'm a little confused by it. Nolan B2143 says, "What are the chances you could have an appointment with the dentist tomorrow and then go to your dad's house and pick up the prescription that he has for his tooth, and then you could pick up the check?" I what? I don't know what you're getting at there, brother. Oh, well, I'm glad you're still here, brother. I sometimes I feel weird reading out comments, but you commented it, so I'm going to read it. Live to Survive 4558 said, "I almost did it twice. Thanks for the awareness. And thanks for still being here, brother. Thanks for surviving, you know. I appreciate you. And, yeah, no, I know life is hard sometimes, and I don't hold like when people make attempts on their lives, I don't hold that against them. I'm just glad they were only attempts, and I'm glad you're still here. That's what really matters. Oh, thanks, brother. That Rats for War says, "I live in Ventura." Rats for War says, "It's nice there." Well, I'm glad to hear it, brother. I'm glad to hear it. I don't know if you're referring to your place or my place, but I hope it's nice at both places. Chicken Sandwich 69 says, "We need more people like you." Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Rats for War says, "Lucky." Yeah, I do feel lucky. I gotta be honest. And Lives to Survive 4558 says, "Ironically, I teach survival skills now." That's perfect, brother. You're teaching other people how to live, how to survive. That's awesome. Invincible Tommy. Let me just go back and see what your question was there. Was yours the really long... Yeah, sure, Invincible Tommy. What's your question? Feel free to ask a question. I'm sorry if I missed it earlier, if you've already asked it. But yeah, no, ask me a question, I can answer it. That's why I'm here. That's why I want to be doing my live stream, so I can communicate with people. If you're wondering why I got a pallet here, I just carried this pallet 5 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention, and we're going to be carrying it, or I'm going to be carrying it another 5 kilometers back to where we started. And last month in May, I carried the same pallet to Beaver Lodge and back. That was full 50 miles, 80 kilometers. It's a stunt to raise awareness for suicide prevention. We're all in this together, brother, sister, whoever you are. We're all in this together. Yeah, I'm just gonna chug a Red Bull, and then I'm gonna be ready to go. I have a hamburger that I'm gonna eat on the way back, but I'm not feeling the hunger right now, so Red Bull feels like the answer. But yeah, no. If I missed your question, please just ask it again, because I wasn't able to find that in the previous comments there. I am willing to answer any questions for the most part. I'm an open book. You know, I want to be. I want to connect with my audience, and if anybody needs a friend to talk to, I want to be there. And if anybody needs somebody, they can just, you know, if you want to just comment to like annoy me, that's fine too. If you want to troll me, that's fine. You know, I might crash out a little, but we're all in this together. That includes the trolls. Okay, we're all in this together. Anybody else try these summer editions of Red Bull? They're really good. I really like the ones they got right now. They're called Sudachi Lime Flavor Red Bull. Oh, that's a fair question. King Kong 67 Thai asks, question, why do you have a horsetail under your hat? Well, that's just how I do my hair. This bit in the front here, I don't cut this. Ever since I started wearing the Canada flag cape, I haven't trimmed this bit here. This is kind of my way of measuring how long I've been raising awareness for suicide prevention. Yeah, it started off as kind of like the Superman curl, like he had the little curl on the front, but I just let it keep growing, and now it's like a reverse ponytail. And AK Malgantang L7C says hello there. And somebody's laughing. That's okay. If you're laughing at my hair, that's totally fine. I just want people to know that I'm out here raising awareness for suicide prevention. I'm Captain Canada, and I'm Grand Prairie's real-life superhero. I'll just show you here. If you're just tuning in, I carried this pallet from the graffiti tunnels all the way up to Claremont. What's the question? Invincible Tommy keeps asking me to answer his question. Oh, I will tell you about my buddy. Live to Survive. Thank you for that request. I really appreciate that. My buddy, his name was Brandon Banman, and my birthday is May 11th, and his birthday was also May 11th. We were the best of friends. I knew him since the 2nd grade. And he was like the best friend you could ever have. Like, thanks, brother. Rats for War says, it looks cool that you're wearing a horsetail under your hat. Oh, and Austin Blout says, horsetails are lucky. Oh, and King Kong 67 Thai says, respect, Cap. Keep doing your cool thing. Oh, thanks, brother. I really appreciate that. But I'll just keep talking a little bit about my best friend there, because my best friend, he believed in me being a real-life superhero, and he didn't think that was bullshit. He thought that was a real thing that somebody could do, and he saw me going on the path to that, and he thought it wasn't a stupid waste of time. Oh, Cash 414. Are you calling me a femboy? That's fine if you're calling me a femboy. I don't care, but I'm just wondering. Rats for War says, by the way, I'm female. That's all cool, sister. We're all in this together. I'm sorry if I called you brother a bunch of times. And I always feel weird calling somebody sister, but I mean it in the same way I say brother to somebody else. Like, we're all part of the same crew, you know. I appreciate you commenting. Destructo841 says, I'm 7. Well, I think you are the youngest commenter I've ever had there, Destructo. And Rats for War says it's all right. Well, I appreciate that, because I never want to offend somebody or make somebody feel uncomfortable. Oh, how much to cut the horsetail off? That would cost an awful fucking lot of money, brother. It would be, I can't even name a price. I can't even name a price how much it would cost for me to cut this off. Because when I'm not wearing my Canada flag cape, this is like my Canada flag cape. It's my reminder that I'm still Captain Canada, even if I'm not wearing the gear. Rats for Destructo841. What the heck? I don't know. I've had it before where kids show up in my streams. I do click the box that says this is not... I say my content isn't made for kids. There's a little box I can click that says this is not made for kids. But I'm not against kids coming in here. I understand I talk about adult subject matter and big... well, fair enough. You're wondering, Rats for War thinks saying your age is weird, and fair enough. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with these comments. Live to Survive says 4558. Why does Canada want war with America? I don't know if Canada wants war with America, but I know a lot of people really were upset about the whole Canada being the 51st state thing. That really brought out a lot of Canadian rage, and there was a whole bunch of people up in arms over that. Addison Strickland says, get 1K. I would love to get 1K, whether we're talking viewers or dollars. I would love 1K. Tazzle34 said, hi, Tazzle. Thank you for commenting. Oh, and the one I wanted to bring up was King Kong 67 Thai asks, so how long has it been uncut? This right here is 5 years. In 2021, I trimmed everything else and left this bit long. And since then, I've only trimmed the rest of my hair. I've never, that's not true. I have trimmed, just after 5 years, I finally trimmed the tip to deal with split ends a little bit, but that's the most I've trimmed it. I trimmed the tip, the very tip of it. That was all I cut in 5 years. Rats for work. Nar, not my country. Oh, and your side 2121 says at least Canada is more civilized than America. Well, that's so. Those are some fighting words. I don't want to cause a. Oh boy, here we go. Brandon Scott 25 says Canada is a shithole. Rats for War says ugh. And it's like, yeah, I know, shit's starting to hit the fan there, but it happens sometimes. It's all good, brother. Yeah, no, that's just it. Sometimes things devolve pretty fast when politics and countries are involved. People will get upset about stuff, but it's all good. We're all in this together. Whether you're Canadian or American, we're all in this together, brother. It's we're all just trying to survive. Life is a struggle, but it's our struggle. It's a united struggle. Austin Blout says, Canada sucks now. Leave while you can. And I just want to read all these goofy comments. I'm not trying to promote any of this, but your side 2121 says, America mentally ill. Ha 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 ha. Rats for War says, guys, be chill. And it is true. Be chill. My name Borat69 says, I looked you up on Truthfinder and found your Grindr profile. Well, I hate to tell you found somebody else because I don't have a Grindr profile. Oh, Sega excuse me. Let me try again. Sagita Nurulilmi has posted, I believe, a bunch of Palestinian flags, and I understand there's a lot of plight going on over there. Stand up for whatever you believe in. You know, you get your flags out there, promote what you believe in. It's all good, brother. Kenny Pittsburgh asks, are you Canadian? Yes, I am Canadian or Canuck, whatever you would like to call me. I am that indeed. A lot of people call me Captain Canada. Austin Blout says, do you love Christ? I love Christ in the way that I love all human beings. I love everybody, so that includes him. Bob Knob says Canada doesn't suck. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, and I hope Canada appreciates that. King Kong 67 Thai says, how big can a moose grow? Is it considered a threat to meet one up close? Most of the time, moose are pretty mellow, but it's one of those things where you don't necessarily want to, like, get real close and, like, go take a picture of it. But if it's like off minding its own business, you're not necessarily in danger. It's kind of a matter of which moose you're dealing with, because every animal has the potential to be dangerous. But most of the time, they're pretty mellow creatures, actually. Your side 2121 says, long live Canada. Oh, well, thank you, brother. Or your brother, sister, I'm not sure. Kitty Pittsburgh 377 says, what's your personal opinion on Americans? I think there's a lot of great Americans, and I think there's a lot of conflict happening in America right now because politics are the way they are and people are divided and going at each other. But I think Americans are great people. I think every country of the world produces great people in many different forms and diversities. Pancake Studio N6I says, have you seen Sandlot or Angels in the Outfield? And he also said hi. Hi, Pancake Studio. I know I've seen The Sandlot, but I can't remember Angels in the Outfield. It's been a really long time since I've seen that, if I have seen that. And Bob Knob says, I'm in Hamilton, Ontario. Awesome, another Canadian. Rats for War says, Bob Knob is right. Well, thank you. I really appreciate the more support for Canada there. Pancake Studio, oh, I think he corrected Angles to Angels. Rats for War says, it's so dark in my room. Holy, oh geez, might need to get some lights on in there. Kenny Pittsburgh threw up a peace sign. Peace, brother, whether you're showing up or leaving. Peace, peace. Thank you for stopping by. Live to Survive 4558 says, I hear moose are pretty bad in mating season. Yeah, I've heard a couple different things. Like I said, I've never run into an issue with a moose personally, but I have had people warn me that my cape would actually piss them off. But I've run into a moose with my cape, and they didn't have a problem with it. But maybe if it was mating season, maybe that would be different. Your Side 2121 says, America is a parasite. It gives you help on other side. It's like a leech harness your natural resources. Well, that's pretty harsh, brother. But at the same time, everyone's free to have an opinion and criticize the nations of the world. We can all do better in the world, and I don't think it's bad to criticize. Rats for War, do you know any good movies? Yeah, I know good movies. You ever see a movie called Defendor? That stars Woody Harrelson as a real-life superhero, and it's a great movie. He's basically a simple-minded man who sees all crime as connected, and he wants to fight crime because he believes crime killed his mother. And it's a great movie. If you want to see an awesome real-life superhero movie, watch Defendor, starring Woody Harrelson. That's just a really great movie. I gotta hurry up and Pussyfoot Production 775 says jealous, and that might have been related to the comment about America there. I'm not sure what that is referring to exactly, but he says somebody's just jealous, and maybe he's right. Who knows? I don't want to make claims one way or the other, but I'm going to finish chugging this Red Bull so I can start walking back now, because the longer I wait here and rest, the longer it takes me to finish the journey. All right. Okay, brother, it's all good. Rats for War left accidentally, and I'll just say what I said before, but I'll mention something else. Two really good movies are Defendor and Super. Super stars Rainn Wilson from The Office, you know, Dwight. Super is a really good movie, but it's kind of a twisted, dark comedy about real-life superhero, and about he's kind of a menace to society because he just goes around cracking people over the head with a pipe wrench. That's a really good movie, but the main character is demented, and the movie is very aware of the fact that the main character is demented, but a much kinder... Live to Survive says, mental health is a serious issue in the today. Stay healthy out there, boys and girls. That's a great message, brother. He's totally... they're totally right there. I appreciate that. Get the good messages out there. But the other good movie that I want to tell you about is Defendor with Woody Harrelson. That's a great real-life superhero movie where he takes on crime, and he's a simple-minded character, but he's so inspirational. They have this graffiti art in the movie of Defendor, and the message underneath is fight back. And it's such a simple two-word message, and it's not fight, it's not rise up and just be conflict with the system, it's fight back. When someone is fighting you, fight back. It's such a simple, straightforward message. And I love the movie Defendor. It's a great movie. I like Super and Defendor a lot more than I like the movie Kick-Ass. I liked the beginning of the movie Kick-Ass, but I think by the end of the movie, it's almost like a pro mass shooter movie. I really don't like a lot of things about Kick-Ass. I do love a lot of things about Kick-Ass, but there's just some problematic messaging in there, in my opinion. But I also know that Kick-Ass has inspired a lot of real-life superheroes, and so I can't help but... oh, okay. Rats for War says, got to go. Bye, Pookies. Thank you for stopping by. Disney Jap Studio has commented YouTube symbols. Are you telling me that the stream is fucking up? And Rats for War left a smiley face. Maybe that's one final goodbye. I hope you have a great night, Rats for War. I really love talking to you. I really appreciate having you as a viewer. I'm going to just pick up this pallet and get moving here because I'm more than well rested up. Thank you for chatting with me and giving me something to do while I rested up. Alrighty. Yeah, that's a comment I can get behind. Bolo Santosi 8527 says, thanks to Canada for the Trailer Park Boys. Rock and roll. And I'm here in Grand Prairie, Alberta, carrying a pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention. A lot of the Trailer Park Boys have been to Grand Prairie. I don't know about a lot of them, actually. That might be over speaking. But Leahy and Randy have been to Grand Prairie. I didn't meet them when they were here, but they have been here. We've had lots of celebrities come here. We had Spock himself was here. Who else? George Takei, another Star Trek actor. And who am I forgetting? Oh, Bam! Bam was here. Let me tell you a story about Bam. Bam came to Grand Prairie, and he was selling... how did it go? Did you bring the skate? Basically, you could get an autographed skateboard from Bam, but you had to pay some money. And so people wanted these autographed skateboards. And, well, my best friend, Brandon, he was given money to go get one of these autographed skateboards. And by the end of the night, he ended up losing the skateboard. I can't remember exactly what happened to it, but basically, Buddy had lost his money. He didn't get a skateboard, and he was pretty pissed off. And so that night, my buddy's telling me that he's going to be in a fight. And I'm like, okay, that sucks. I don't really want to be a part of that, but I got your back. You know, we're brothers kind of thing. But then the fight ended up not happening. And the guys came right to my house or my trailer, and fucking Buddy's like swinging a baseball bat and like smacking my door. And so I went into my room and I pulled out a machete, and I wasn't going to use it or anything, but I was just kind of standing in my trailer, just kind of like letting it know, it's like, don't come in here kind of thing. But I don't recommend that. But it did scare them away. But I just didn't want my buddy to get like bashed with a baseball bat, you know? Like, they brought weapons first. I would never bring weapons into a situation that somebody else didn't bring weapons into first. But if they're going to come to my house with a baseball bat, I'm going to let them know that I have a whole big collection that can scare people away. But I'm just glad that it all worked, and that it didn't turn into like a big brawl or anything. Because, like, I knew everybody. They were all my friends. And they were just in conflict over money. And it was just terrible that my one friend was acting like a mobster, and he's like, you owe me money. I'm gonna collect the money from you. And it also sucked that my other friend, my best friend, kind of ripped him off a little bit. Not necessarily on purpose, but he did owe him the money. And so... yeah, he just got a guy with a baseball bat to come to my house and smack my door, and I talked to him later, and I'm kind of like, yeah, man, you hired a guy to or you convince the guy to come to my house with violence, I'm not really cool with that, man. We're not cool. And we made up later, but it just kind of sucked that it got to that point. But if you're just tuning in now, I'm carrying a pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. We've already got past the halfway point. We were at 5 kilometers when I just got to Claremont. I'm walking back from Claremont right now and just making my way back to the starting point. So feel free to let people know that Captain Canada is raising awareness for suicide prevention. I'd really appreciate it. Getting a good workout. This is my favorite exercise, carrying the pallet. It just works out pretty much all the muscles. From the bottom of my tiptoes to my neck, carrying the pallet works everything. But if you're wondering what the deal is with the pallet, I carry the pallet and I tell people that carrying the pallet is difficult, but it's nowhere near as difficult as losing a loved one. And that's why it's the walk for lost loved ones. So I really appreciate having some viewers tonight. I don't always get viewers, and I will stream regardless, even if I don't get a lot of viewers. I just try to stream on weekdays at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. My time. I think we're Mountain Time. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, on weekdays I try to stream at 6 p.m. For a couple hours. And then I like, on one of the days a week, I like to do a pallet carry, because I want to carry the pallet at least 10 kilometers a week. And that'll help me prepare for a year from now when I carry the pallet to Beaver Lodge and back again. Yeah. I could switch shoulders right about now. Yeah, I'm going to switch shoulders. 1 second. Just about dropped the phone there. Yeah, no. Best feeling in the world is switching from one shoulder to the other. Just, oh, it's heaven. Hey there, if there's some new viewers just stopping by, just letting people know that I'm raising awareness for suicide prevention by carrying this pallet 10 kilometers. And just trying to spread the word that I recorded my unofficial world record in May. And that unofficial world record was carrying this pallet 80 kilometers, 50 miles to raise awareness for suicide prevention. And we're just going to keep carrying this pallet 10 kilometers a week for about a year. And after that time, I should have a little bit more endurance. And I should be able to make the 50 mile journey with a lot less breaks. That's what I want. I want to do more with less breaks. Whew. Yeah. And if anybody's wondering where I get these glasses, I get them from Dollarama. They have a great Canada Day selection. I get my Canada flag capes for free from Chris Workinson's office. They're just the free Canada flags that you can get, and they're free to anyone. So if you need a Canada flag, talk to Chris Workinson's office. Yeah, it's a lovely night here. It's not too warm. There's a little bit of wind, but it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. We got, I'd say we got about 4.5 kilometers to go. 4.5 kilometers to go, and we'll be able to call it a night there, and then I can probably eat this burger. Not really hungry, but I am glad I have a burger in my pocket. It's nice to have supplies, you know? Yeah. Hope everybody's having a happy Father's Day. Wish my dad luck. He's in the hospital right now. He's not doing very good. I want you all to appreciate your dads while you can. I know they're not all perfect, but we wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Dad. You know, that's just how it goes. If you want any shout outs or anything, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'll shout out whatever you type. And yeah. And I'd really appreciate it if you like and subscribe if you haven't already, but you don't have to. I just appreciate having viewers. We're doing pretty good on tonight's stream. Actually, this is going pretty good. The sun's kind of... Yeah, the sun's going down. Check it out. It's the sunset. Here. Yeah. No, I try to kind of go over the side of the road like this, so I'm not too close to the traffic with the pallet. Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, when those big trucks drive by you, you get quite a big gust of wind. Gotta be ready for it. Most of the truckers seem to like go into the other lane, so they're not blowing you off the road. A lot of cool people out there. Hey there, if you're just showing up, I just want to let you know that we're just on the way back. We're finishing up carrying a pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention, and it's going good. It's going good. It's not warm enough to work up a sweat anymore. It's a nice temperature. It's a nice temperature, I tell you. I think we're just about at the 6 kilometer mark. I'll know when I'm at the 6 kilometer mark because it's the 1 kilometer from Claremont sign, and it's coming right up here. If you want a little bit better angle of me carrying the pallet on my YouTube shorts, I have been uploading my walk to Beaver Lodge and back, and I had a camera person with me on that journey, so you actually get to see me carrying the pallet from like a better perspective. I'm not just doing selfie videos there. I'm almost done uploading all those shorts, actually. I've been uploading them for like more than a month. Oh, Mr. Noise Guy 13 says, "What are you building, a clubhouse?" No, I'm carrying a pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. I'm just training up for my bigger walk, a walk that I've completed already, but I'll be doing again next year. In May of this year, I carried this same pallet 80 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. And next year, I plan on carrying it the 80 kilometers again. I'm just carrying it now to build up my endurance. And Mr. Noise Guy 13 says, awesome. Actually, cool smiley face, awesome, thumbs up. Thanks, brother, I really appreciate that. Thank you for commenting. Thanks, brother. Mr. Harry Potter NP8HS says, you got this. Thanks, brother. Or sister. I know it says Mr. Harry Potter. Hi. Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate that. All comments are appreciated, and they motivate me to do more, and I really appreciate that. And thanks to whoever just gave me another upvote there. I really appreciate that as well. Thanks, brother. Mr. Noise Guy says you can do it. Woo! And there's a very nice dirt bike rider driving by. Everybody's giving me so much motivation. I appreciate it so much. I might just have to switch the pallet to the other shoulder, but we'll wait a little longer. Yeah, no, it's this little stunt we're doing tonight is going really good. Feel free to spread the word that Captain Canada is carrying the pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention. That's what I do. And it doesn't matter what country you're from or what you believe politically or religious. I'm on everybody's side. I want you to know that we're all in this together. Oh, I just got to switch shoulders real quick. I'll just be 1 second. Oh. Oh. All right, we're back. I just had to switch shoulders there. If you're just tuning in, we're just on the second half of carrying the pallet 10 kilometers. So we have we got like 4 kilometers left to go. We're doing really good. We got lots of energy left. We're doing good. Feel free to spread the word. Captain Canada will carry the pallet 10 kilometers a week, and I'm just getting ready to carry the pallet to Beaver Lodge and back. I will repeat myself a lot, but I am just trying to spread the word. And if you want to see more of that, the walk to Beaver Lodge, like I said, check out my YouTube shorts. That's where the bulk of the footage ended up, was the YouTube shorts there. And so you can see me carrying the pallet from a much better angle on that. Yeah. Whew. Starting to feel the burn a little bit, but not too bad. I prevent myself from getting sore feet by doing a lot of exercises with my feet. This weekend I stood on my tiptoes for about 7 hours, 4 hours on Saturday, and 3 hours this morning. I just stood on my tippy toes, and I find that makes it so my feet don't get sore when I'm doing long-term walking and stuff like that. But it is something that I try to be consistent with. Berman Granzio 7310 says Coke. Yeah, I like Coca-Cola. I don't like the other kind of Coke. I don't, the only thing I partake in is marijuana. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke nicotine. I don't like other drugs. Yeah, that's what I do. I'll do mushrooms every now and then too. Every now and then. But maybe you were just referring to Coca-Cola. I'm gonna wonder. Yeah, no, it's a really beautiful night here in Grand Prairie, Alberta. The weather is. I guess I should explain. Yeah, I'm carrying a pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Last month in May, I carried the same pallet 80 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. We're just training up for next year's trip to Beaver Lodge and back. I just try to carry it like 10 kilometers a week. But I guess, Mike Brown 661 says, I'm in an RV traveling to Ontario. Well, hello there, fellow road brother. We're all traveling right now. I'm just traveling from Claremont back towards Grand Prairie. Oh, and Berman Granzio 7310 says, congrats, bro. Good luck to you. Good thing you're doing. Cheers. Oh, thanks, brother. I really appreciate that. And Mike Brown says, from BC, LOL. Hey, well, shout out to BC. And feel free to spread the word that Captain Canada is out there raising awareness for suicide prevention, because that's my whole thing. Oh, what the fuck I'm doing? I'm carrying a pallet 10 kilometers tonight to raise awareness for suicide prevention. I carry the pallet 10 kilometers a week. And it's to prepare for my bigger walks that I do. In May of this year, I carried the same pallet 80 kilometers or 50 miles for our American friends. And I'm planning on carrying it 50 miles again next year. I'm just want to do better next year. Northwest Knife Nerd says, nice, thank you. No problem, brother. Thanks for commenting. I appreciate it. It makes it a lot less lonely carrying the pallet when I got people to talk to. Yeah, no, it's a hell of a good night. We got a lot of viewers from all over. This morning I had people commenting saying they're from Kenya, or at least one guy was. Another guy from Germany. It's pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I'm just about back at the A&W here. Thanks, brother. Northwest Knife Nerd says that's a worthy cause. Well, thank you. I lost my best friend to suicide 10 years ago, and well, you can never undo that, you know. And carrying a pallet is nothing compared to the pain of losing a loved one. That's like my motto that I try to tell people. Oh, you know, that's a pretty shitty thing to say, buddy. Because I read everyone's comments, let's just... Dawn is asking, what the fuck is that thing? Actually, I may be misinterpreting that comment. Maybe it wasn't as mean as I thought it was. Dawn asks, Dawn 01B3R asks, what the fuck is that thing? And it is a pallet. I am carrying this pallet 10 kilometers tonight to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Yeah, I still don't know if you are probably saying the thing I think you're trying to say. So just say it, buddy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, okay, yeah. Dawn 01B3R says, how many people ready to jump that you walked by didn't jump because of the sign? Oh, yeah, that's how it works, buddy. I'm just walking by people who are about to jump off the bridge. And the thing is, I don't know that. I don't know if I've inspired people to choose life. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. Northwest Knife Nerd says, Dawn has no cause and wanders aimlessly, so why get on here to shit on the bit of good left in the world, man? Thanks, brother. I appreciate that. But I will answer his question. No, I don't know that I've prevented people from harming themselves. All I can do is try to convince people. Couldn't possibly be less serious. You're a douche, Don 01B3R. You're just a... Let me bring out the big words for you. You're a real cunt. Yeah. Your response to Northwest Knife Nerd is, cause it's fun and I couldn't possibly be less serious. Oh, okay, you're just joking about suicide and you couldn't possibly be less serious. Oh, not you. Oh, okay. I said I couldn't be less serious, not you, LMAO. Whatever. You're a cunt. And if anybody else is just tuning in now, I'm carrying a pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Feel free to spread the word that in May this year, I carried this pallet 80 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Yeah, the Dawn just commented, watch food. Okay. Those are words you typed. Good for you. I do appreciate every comment. Keep telling myself that. Northwest Knife Nerd says, sometimes all it takes is realizing that people see you, and hopefully he never has to feel what it's like to lose someone in this fashion. Yeah, I hope he never experiences the pain of suicide. It is a serious thing. So it's like, you want to joke about it, go right to fucking head, but don't expect people to be happy about it. Read the comment, you idiot. Dawn is like, what food? I said you're mad. No, idiot. It says watch food. You fucking moron. I gotta switch shoulders. But I do want to say, we're all in this together. Yeah, Dawn is just an idiot who can't read. We're all in this together. That includes the trolls. Thank you for stopping in and viewing. For new viewers, I'm carrying a pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Feel free to spread the word. We're just chatting with Dawn in the comment section, and he's so stupid he doesn't know how to read. And I don't feel bad calling him stupid because he's an asshole who makes jokes about suicide. Yeah. How about somebody else look at the chat? This genius person typed watch food, and now he won't admit that he typed watch food because he meant to type something like watch you're mad or something like that. But now he just won't admit that he typed it. No problem, brother. Northwest Knife Nerd says, much love from the great Northwest, brother. And again, thanks. You're very welcome, brother. You're always welcome. And that goes to you, and that goes to the trolls, too. You're all welcome to join in on my comment section, but I'm still going to call Don an idiot. Yeah, Don is such an artist. Yeah. Don says, I never said it, LMAO. You're so easy. Yeah, okay, buddy. Like, mistyping a comment is one thing. Wouldn't even hold it against you. But the fact that you just won't, like, you want to die on this hill is pretty pathetic, buddy. Oh, that hurts so much coming from an intelligent person like you. You want to know what Don just typed? He just said, I can see why your friend KTS, I'm pretty sure that stands for killed themselves, but he's too much of a pussy to type that. You're an idiot. Oh, that makes sense. Gary G69 says this is Johnny Depp in character for his next role. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sounds like somebody who's a little too far into the method acting and doesn't remember what fucking reality is. Oh, but Dawn wants to know, how did your friend do it? Oh, you want to know, Dawn? You want to know how my friend killed themselves? He slit his wrists. Yeah. I think we found it, everyone. We found the biggest cunt in the universe. His name is Dawn. And he doesn't understand how much he motivates me. Do you really think your bullshit will stop me? Do you think it bothers me? There, I appreciate that so much more. Sure, call me crazy. I'm carrying a pallet to raise awareness for suicide prevention. I'm carrying the pallet 10 kilometers tonight. I carried the pallet 80 kilometers in May. I carried it to Beaver Lodge and back. Go ahead. Oh, Don says he's not trying to stop me. Well, that's so meaningful. Why you come from? Why? I do this because my best friend committed suicide. Where I come from is Grand Prairie, Alberta. And I carry the pallet to Claremont because my best friend lived in Claremont. Yes, I come from Canada. Yes, I am from Grand Prairie, Alberta. I'm just going to set down my pallet here and grab my Red Bull that I have stashed away. Yeah. Oh, Dawn called me Canada douche. I told Dawn here asked how my best friend killed himself, and so I told him that he slit his wrists. and Dawn thinks that's hilarious, you know. And now Dawn is calling me Canna douche. Yeah, I really don't care what you think, Dawn. Oh, Andreu, Portugal is win the World Cup, bro. Well, you might be right, brother. I don't the World Cup, and if you might be right, you might totally kick our ass, brother. You might totally kick our ass. Man, Don is just a terrible troll. He really sucks. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to see the universe's biggest douchebag, we got him right here, everybody. We got a world attraction. His name is Don. He's in the comment section right now. Feel free to ask the world's biggest douchebag how he became the universe's biggest douchebag. I'm kind of wondering myself. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, I'm carrying this pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. And I'm just taking a break to drink some Red Bull. Or, well, actually, I'm probably not going to drink it. I'm just going to pick it up right now. But I'll just be one moment. There we go. Yes, and Don, the universe's biggest douche, is happy to answer any of your questions. And he doesn't even deny the fact that he is the universe's biggest douche. I appreciate that you have accepted your lot in the universe, and I commend you for being the best douche that you can be. Like I say, this stream is for everybody. That includes trolls that want to bother Captain Canada. But if you're just tuning in, feel free to spread the word that Captain Canada is carrying a pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. I'm just doing that tonight. Last month I carried the pallet 50 miles, 80 kilometers, and that's my unofficial world record. We're gonna make it better next year with less breaks. It's going to be more epic every year is the plan. Oh, the sun is going down. Excuse me. A little congested there. Yeah, I'm just going to get a Red Bull. I haven't forgotten it. I just need this. I'm not done carrying the wood. Yeah, no, I'd say I got about 2.5 kilometers left to go. 2 kilometers. We're pretty well done. We're pretty well wrapping things up. A boot. Yeah, Canadian this, Canadian that. I appreciate the Canadian joke. Do you actually think I sound like that? I do wonder, because I often find that Americans and Canadians sound very similar. It's just people from Newfoundland that really have the aboot kind of accent. But yeah, no, we're just about done carrying the pallet. Then I will be able to, relax a little bit. I might smoke a little bit of weed. Oh, I didn't think that I said a boot, but part of me thinks it's like, do Canadians all talk like that? And we're just like, we're convincing ourselves we don't. I'm pretty sure it's just Newfoundlanders that talk with the Canadian accent that everybody. Ooh, I just had a disconnection for a second there. But no, we're still going good. Oh, but I just have to make a quick text message here. My lovely fiance is wondering what the fuck I'm doing. Alrighty, just letting her know that I'm going to be after midnight. It's going to be a late pallet carry tonight. Well, maybe I won't be late. What time is it now? It's 10:49. Oh, no, I won't be that late. I'm making better time than I thought. Oh no, I told her what I was doing. It's just she doesn't know what time I was leaving with the pallet, and so it can change the arrival time can be off by a couple hours depending on what time I left. She knew I was going, she just didn't know what time I was going to be back at. Yeah, no. Oh boy, I really gotta find a place to piss. Holy shit, I gotta go so bad, but I'll just ignore it. If I start carrying the pallet, I'll just ignore it. That's fine. Oh shit. We dropped the phone. There we go. I'm trying to think what part of Canada I'm in. I think we're Western Canada. I don't think we're Eastern. I just got to think about that for a second. Yeah, no, I think Alberta's Western Canada. And I will say to our new viewers, oh, they're gone anyways. But I just want to let everybody know why I'm out here. And I want to thank, Dawn says I'm under Toronto and Quebec. Oh, interesting. Thank you for hanging around as long as you have, Dawn, despite your trolling and everything. I really appreciate having you in the comment section. All interactions are appreciated. And I was waiting for somebody to try to push my buttons, you know? I would say you did succeed. I'm not going to pretend like I played it cool the whole time. But thank you. I need that for motivation just as much as all the praise gives me motivation. Well, thanks, brother. I appreciate you sticking around. He says, well, if people can handle my fuckery, I stick around. But I appreciate you sticking around. Because I don't always get that many views on my stream. Like, I can stream for 6 hours and barely talk to anybody. And then other days I have a whole shitload of comments. I don't have a... Oh, thanks. Or, I don't know if you're saying that as praise, but I think that's true. Dawn says, shows how strong someone is. I think it's... dealing with trolls is a feat of strength like anything in the world, and as much as sometimes people get poked when they don't want to be poked and they might get upset, it's good to be prepared to have thick skin, you know? It's not always an easy world. If I cut off randomly, like just out of nowhere, that's just because my phone died. I had it on life support on a battery pack, but that's out of juice. And so I'm kind of on my last bars of battery life right now. I think I'll just barely get the pallet to where I want to get it, and then I'll run out of juice. So if it does get cut off, thank you, Dawn. Thank you for being there. Okay, brother, I appreciate that. Dawn says, I'm 100% being 100% for real right now. If I'm saying some out-of-pocket BS, I'm just fucking around. I appreciate that, brother. I kind of had the feeling that you were just trying to get under my skin, and I didn't really think you believed that, you know, because how many people actually believe that about suicide? But I understand you were just trying to trigger me, brother. And I see we got a new viewer here. If you're just stopping by, I'm just finishing off carrying the pallet 10 kilometers to raise awareness for suicide prevention. Feel free to spread the word that Captain Canada raises awareness for suicide prevention. That's my main thing. Oh, we got another viewer. Cool. Spread the word that Captain Canada raises awareness for suicide prevention. Would be much appreciated. Yeah, I'm just getting back to the graffiti tunnels here. I'll just get a quick shot of the graffiti because there's some pretty cool art up here. Hopefully we'll make it before the battery runs out. Oh, the end is so close, I can taste it. Doo-doo. Then I get to eat this burger. I've had this burger for, I don't know, 3 hours or something like that. I've just... yeah, I'm walking along the side roads, like the side highway right now. But I'm just about to make the transition over to the railroad tracks. I'll just show you. It's just walking down the road like down here, but now we're veering off and we're going over here. Yeah. Yeah, there are trains in Canada, brother, believe it or not. And most of the time they're not a problem, but they can be a real pain in the ass. Oh, alrighty. Gonna just... Yeah, we have trains for transporting grain and stuff. Oh. Oh. All right, we have successfully carried the pallet 10 kilometers tonight. We carried it 10 kilometers last week, and last month we carried it 8 kilometers. So spread the word. Captain Canada is raising awareness for suicide prevention. Amtrak? I don't know if we have Amtrak. We have CN Rail up here. I don't know if we have Amtrak, because I think Amtrak is specifically American. Oh yeah? Yeah, I think in Calgary they have like passenger trains, if I'm not mistaken. But in Grand Prairie, we just have the big industrial ones for grains and stuff. We don't have like passenger trains. Oh, I'm down to 5% battery, so again, I could the stream might just cut off at any point. But we made it. We made it to the 10-kilometer mark, and I really appreciate everyone for hanging on as long as we did. And that I appreciate you staying through the conflict and all that. That's all good. Especially after I called you the biggest douche in the universe. I really appreciate you hanging around. But yeah, I just want to show the graffiti tunnels because it's always a lot of fun just to check out all the... Well, there's some not so nice words spray painted up there, but you know, it's graffiti. It's not like full of censorship or anything like that. It is what it is. Don says, good job, bro. It's okay. For real, I'm a douche. We can all be douches sometimes. It's just part of being human, you know? This right here, this is my favorite piece of art. Just because it's so simple, and most of this stuff is all spray paint, but this is like painted on with a brush. I just really like it. I'm gonna just cut it off here because otherwise I won't have a nice ending to the stream, and I would prefer to say goodbye rather than being cut off randomly. So I'm Captain Canada, Joseph Arthur Roselle. I want to thank you for watching. Want to wish you all luck in the world. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Have a happy Father's Day. And I want you to know that I love you. Even though I may not know you, I love you. And Don says, take care, brother. And Calvin Richards said hi. Hi, Calvin. I'm glad that say thank you for suicide is never ever the answer. Peace out. For now.